Listen. No, I mean, really, listen. Have you been listening? Pay attention. Listen to me. Hi. Hey, it's Bill. It's Creative License. Well, thanks again for being a part of my little dog and pony show. I want to thank you all for being nice to my sponsors every week. Sponsors like Electro Voice, the greatest speaker company in the history of the world, or DJ Event Planner, a great CRM for DJs and other event professionals. You've got Promo Only. They do amazing music pools for people. DJ NTV, if you've not been to DJ NTV and seen all the great training they have, be sure to do that. I'm a part of the writers and one of the content creators, and of course my workshop, The Entertainment Experience. I hope you get a chance to be a part of it. So listening is a tricky thing, right? I mean, we're told to listen. We've had our families look at us and say, "Are you listening?" Our mom said, "Listen, pay attention, listen." Look, we think we know how to listen. In fact, we even tell people we know how to listen, and we listen all of the time. We hear things from people. We ask them questions, and then we hear what they have to say. But are you actually listening? There's a difference between listening to understand and actually hearing people. There's a lot of people that listen or think they listen, and then they realize they're not, because you're sitting there wondering while somebody's talking to you what you're about to say. In your head, you're saying, geez, I heard him say that. I can't wait for him to stop so I can tell him my opinion on that. Or I can tell him what I did when that happened. There's a lot of that going on with your listening. Your voice is going on and on and on and on and on. Are you letting it? Or are you leaning in? Are you paying attention? There's a difference. I want to listen because I want to hear the answers to the questions I'm asking you. Or are you listening to actually understand what the person across from you is about? Listening to understand what's important to them. Because the more that you listen to your clients that way, the more valuable you're going to be, because nobody does. Okay? You're probably not doing it now. You're probably listening to this and thinking to yourself, oh, I like what he's saying, or I don't like what he's saying, or I have an opinion about that, or that's right, or that's wrong, or that's good, or that's bad, and that's what we do. That's what we do. We listen to something, and that's what we hear. That's what we find out, and then we don't hear what really matters. And then when they're all done talking to you and telling you the things that they wanted to tell you, you didn't hear them so much that you don't know how to make them happy. And then you just start like telling them how awesome you are and how much they should hire you, and it's just not helping you at all, okay? You want to get better places with your family. You want your kids to hear you more, to care and to talk to you more. You want things to go better with your wife or your girlfriend or your husband or your boyfriend. Learn to lean into what people say. Listen to what they say and try to hear what they're meaning, what matters to them. Understand why they would even be talking to you. And once you start to get that, you're able to do something for them and serve them in a way that nobody can serve them. Do you listen this way? Or do you listen mostly the way everybody else does? Because honestly, for me to do it, I need to do it a certain way, and I need to be reminded to, because I don't listen that way as a default. You should figure it in to make sure that you do it all the time. And to make it a default means you need to recognize when you're not, so that you can. What do you think of this? Leave some comments below. Tell me more about what you know. Tell me that I'm all full of it, or that you're way better than me and you've been listening the entire time, and so shut up, Bill. Either way, I'm fine. This is Bill, this is Creative License, and I'll see you next time.